I heard someone say that people fail not because of lack of desire, but because of lack of commitment. And I agree 100%. You know, at the start of every year, everyone is so excited about change. I am one of those people. We make New Year's resolution. We say things such as, this year, I will save more money. This is my year of increase. I'll be more healthy. I'll lose weight. I'll quit my addictions. I'll be more faithful to my partner. And most people stick with it. Guess until when? Mid-February. It is said that the failure rate of New Year's resolution is about 80%. That is a staggering number. So it is not that we don't desire to change. It is the lack of commitment, lack of sticking with it in the long haul. So today I want to talk to you about commitment. You know, there's a difference between being interested in something and being committed to something. When you're interested in doing something, you do it only when it is convenient. But when you're committed to doing something, you accept no excuses, you only accept results. You know, I have an interest in golf, but I have never played it. I only collect balls, and this is one of them I collected yesterday. I'm also interested in tennis, but I've only played 3 times within the past year. I am not committed to it. In fact, I looked for a coach and he told me the price and I was like, that costs too much. I was not committed. I was only interested. You know, this golf ball is only a golf ball, but if you put it in the hands of someone like Tiger Woods, the value of it shoots up. It is the same club, but all you did is add commitment to it. And then this tennis rack is just a regular tennis rack until you put it in the hands of someone like Serena Williams and then see what she turns it into. She adds commitment to it. So let me ask you this. Are you committed? Without commitment, nothing happens. You cannot expect anybody to believe in your dream or to have faith in your dream if you're not invested in it. If you don't believe it in yourself, nobody is going to believe in it. You have to put everything in it. It is not going to happen without commitment. You know, today you don't have everything you have because you haven't put everything you have into it. And to succeed, you don't have to be talented. You just need to be committed day after day, and eventually you will see the results. You know, we live in a very fast-paced world today. We call it the microwave generation. You know, most of us get fed up so quickly. And as members of microwave generation, we've become so impatient. In fact, we find ourselves standing in front of a microwave and saying, come on, 15 seconds, come on, 30 seconds. No wonder we have trouble waiting to see our dreams come to pass. Because we can't microwave our dreams. We can't microwave our character. It takes time. You know, things may turn out to be difficult. And you may have good reason to walk away. But if you stay committed, you will see the results. Commitment is a choice. It's not a feeling. So if you take the easy way out because you don't feel like it, you will never know what it could have been. So stay committed. What should we stay committed to? Our purpose and our dreams. I was watching the Olympic Games history, and a lot of exciting things happened in the Olympic Games back in 1968 in Mexico City. It's the year that Kipkeino of Kenya won 1500 meters gold medal. But it is also an exciting year of someone that I want to talk to you about. During that year, the marathon was the final event. And as the first marathon gold winner is coming to the crowd, is ending the game, there is an eruption of applause, excitement, and all that. But back there was also someone called Stephen Akwari of Tanzania. After 30 kilometers, his muscles gave up on him. So he had an injury. And all the Olympic officials were surrounding him and they were asking him to quit the race. But he refused. So he picked himself up and walked the remaining 12 kilometers. So an hour passed by, the time that the first marathon winner had already been crowned. And that's when Stephen Akhwari got to the finish line. So he finally collapses in the finish line. And after he was able to talk, a reporter interviewed him and asked him, Mr. Akhwari, why did you drop out of the race? And Mr. Akhwari says this: my country did not send me to start the race. They sent me to finish the race. Now that is some really good show of commitment. Sticking with it. So let me ask you this. What are you committed to finishing? Commitment is doing what you said you would do long after the mood you set in it has left you. How committed are you to your cause? You know, the scripture says that a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So if you honor your commitments, you will reap a double portion. So I urge you to do more than you have to do today. Go an extra mile and don't give up when things are not exciting. Stay committed. Stay committed to your dreams. Stay committed to the promises that God put in your heart. It may take longer than you thought, but it will come to pass. God is faithful, so you be faithful to your commitments. He's already set a day to which He'll bring it to pass. Stay committed. Number 2, stay committed to your relationship. You know, come home even when you don't feel like you don't have that love anymore. When the love has left, come home every day until that love returns. Stay committed to your vows. Stay committed to your words. Now, I was reading an article about the 80s when there was hunger crisis in Ethiopia. It was one of the worst humanitarian crises that prompted the whole world to respond to sending food to Ethiopia. In fact, the UN reported that the crisis led to about 1 million deaths. But something interesting happened during that time. Would it surprise you to learn that Ethiopia sent $5,000 in donations to Mexico City to support victims of earthquake that had happened at that time? Even though they had a lot of needs and its citizens were dying, they sent the money to Mexico. Why? It was commitment between two nations. As it turns out, in 1935, Mexico City sent aid to Ethiopia when it was invaded by Italy. A committed friendship, half a century later, against all odds. So, don't be a fair-weathered friend. Be committed in good times and in tough times. Stay committed to your church, to your job. Be a loyal person. Be a person that people can count on day in and day out. What are you going to commit to after listening to this? 20 minutes earlier, waking up to read? Reading 10 pages every day so that you can better yourself? Committed to turning off your cell phone and all electronics so that you can be in prayer and hear God's direction about your life? Will you commit? I'd urge you to commit to something as you've listened to this. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't, and then share this video with someone. And then I look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, God bless you and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.